When it was announced that California native Kendrick Lamar would be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show, hip-hop lovers worldwide celebrated the decision. With the ongoing musical rivalry between Kendrick and Drake, anticipation was at an all-time high. As an observer from Africa, I wasn't particularly invested in the beef. Instead, I was eager to see how Kendrick would deliver on one of the biggest stages in entertainment. But unfortunately, the performance left much to be desired. One of the most disappointing aspects of the performance was the set design. Ever since Michael Jackson revolutionized the Super Bowl halftime show, production teams have consistently raised the bar with visually stunning sets. Dr. Dre's headlining performance is a perfect example of this standard. But Kendrick's set, it felt uninspired. The idea of recreating a typical American street could have been intriguing, but the execution fell flat. With only a single car and a desolate atmosphere, the set lacked vibrancy and failed to engage viewers. A more dynamic approach, drawing inspiration from past halftime performances, could have made all the difference. Kendrick Lamar has an extensive catalogue of classic hits, songs that could have ignited the stadium. But the setlist felt restricted, and his energy just wasn't at its peak. When Kendrick performed DNA and Humble, tracks known for their explosive intensity, the energy didn't match what we've seen from him before. Compared to his cameo in Dr. Dre's halftime show, where he brought electrifying energy, this performance felt rigid and underwhelming. He had the songs, but not the fire to match them. Another glaring issue: the musical arrangement. It seemed like the Super Bowl organizers didn't invest in top-tier music direction or live instrumentation to enhance the show. Without a live band or orchestral elements, the sound felt flat and uninspired. And then, just when Caesar was starting to bring some energy, her momentum was abruptly cut short by an unnecessary theatrical interlude featuring Samuel L. Jackson. A bizarre choice that made the performance feel even more disjointed. The choreography and costuming also failed to impress. The outfits, designed in American flag colors, had potential. But instead of looking like a bold hip-hop statement, they resembled prison attire. The dance formations, uninspired. The choreography lacked flair, giving off the same aesthetic as Rihanna's halftime performance, but without the captivating execution. It felt like an afterthought rather than a well-rehearsed spectacle. Another issue that stood out: the lack of diversity on stage. The decision to have an all-black cast may have been a deliberate artistic statement. But on a stage as global as the Super Bowl, it came across as exclusionary rather than unifying. While hip-hop is deeply rooted in African American culture, the magic of sports and music is the ability to bring people from all backgrounds together. By structuring the performance this way, Kendrick's team may have unintentionally alienated some viewers, making the show feel less inclusive than it should have been. At the end of the day, Kendrick Lamar's halftime show fell short of expectations. A lackluster set design, weak musical arrangement, uninspired choreography, and a questionable creative direction all contributed to a performance that didn't leave a lasting impact. Unlike Dr. Dre's hip-hop themed halftime show, which was widely celebrated, Kendrick's set is being overshadowed by post-game discussions about the Philadelphia Eagles' victory. Instead of being a defining career moment, this performance feels more like a missed opportunity. What did you think of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show? Did it meet your expectations, or were you left disappointed like many others? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.